Hi ladies, I wanted to share with you an album that I made. This is for my daughter who just recently moved into her first home and she's so excited. We were all really excited and I wanted to do something really special for her so she could always keep it and keep the memories of that first home, which was really special. I pinched the idea or the look of the thing from a lady who's Catherine on YouTube. I'll spell her name out, her YouTube name, because I know that I'm going to pronounce it wrongly. It's DEFDICHAEDO. Please go to her website and have a look at her YouTube site, and she is so fantastic. She's got such wonderful ideas and so original and creative. Just go and have a look at her albums and all her ideas, and she does some fantastic tutorials, so you must go to her site. I used the same papers because I thought they were absolutely ideal for what I wanted. They were just, as soon as I saw it, I thought that's it, that's what I want to do. It's the front of the door. It's Teresa Collins Welcome Home papers. You get the front and the back of the door on the 12 by 12 sheet, so we used the back of the door for the back cover. I popped a number 3 on there because that's Hannah's number. A little Seven Gypsies doorknob there. I used a lovely key, which I think I got at Bijou Beads in Salisbury. I used a Tim Holtz ball and chain there, just as to hook over that doorknob, and one of the clips, and I attached it at the back through an eyelet, which I punched in what would be the doorknob on the paper, and I popped some tape over the back of it. I put a paper clip on it to hold it in and put some tape over the back, and then covered the back page with some card. I left, because I knew that would stick up. I didn't want it to be, it's horrible when it's sticking up on the card, so I just punched a little petal shape out, a flower shape out of that card there where the little lump was, and it looks fine. You don't notice it so much as if you'd done it on and the card had been there. So let's get started then. Our first page, I got some poems off the internet, all things about the home, and popped in. Just a little bit of bling on there and the corner punch, little scalloped edge, EK Success punch on the bottom of there, and just opens up that way. Use some strips of the paper and the welcome from the papers. On the bottom I used the paper to just make a pocket. I used this, which is the Stampin' Up punch, and you get 4 different stamps with it, which I use ever such a lot. I really do use that one. It's really useful. Made a little tag in there. Used some Prima Flower, one of the economy ones on there, and just a button. Wanted to keep it nice, all black and white and grey. Didn't want any colours, any other colours in it. All the pages are just a flip out page, just like that. Another poem which is upraised on there, papers. This is cut out of the papers with just a little bit of stickles, red stickles on there. I did put her address on there, but I've turned it over. These I think Creative Individuals stamps, hinges, they're all hinges and keys. This is a jumbo paperclip which I've stuck to a circle that I punched out with a circle punch, and just put one of those flowers on again to match the other one the other side, and one of those nice gingham buttons. The flourish here is the Sizzix Corners Flourish, that one. Corners Flourish 2, that one. I made a belly band there just so she could stick the tag underneath. That one comes out. Got another Prima flower on there with some buttons again. This comes up so she can pop something underneath there. This is Tim Holtz on the edge die that I've just put on the edge of the black to pop on there. And I'll flip back over, go on to the next page. Now this is again is Clip and Girl. I think it's Laurie, her name, and another one of her lovely inserts that she does. This is a little pocket at the front I've made. Little Prima flower again with a button. I'll pull it a bit closer so you can see a bit better. I popped the jumbo paper clip in just to hold it together in case it was flapping about. It opens that way. Lots of nice paper, and popped a bit of ribbon across that one so you can put some photos and journaling. That pops down there. That makes some nice more or less 6x4 page photos on there. Then that comes out the other way, and this one flips down that way. So good the way she does these inserts. It's very, very clever. With one sheet of 12x12 you can put so many photos in one sheet. Fantastic. I made just with one side of an envelope there, just made a little pocket, put the on the edge die on there. This was given to me by a friend who's got this die. It's a Sizzix one. A great big key and a great big lock. I did some script. I stamped some script and embossed it on there just to give it some texture. I'll pop that back through. Again is the fold out page. This is from the paper, and I just put a little bit of stickles on there, you can see, and a tag that pulls out of there. I left that one plain for her to put some nice photos on the papers. Really nice. Next page, a little spot for journaling, moved in on whenever she's put the date and everything. In fact, she's just started. She's written on here, she's put, we couldn't have been more excited if we tried. It was home from home the first minute, a home that we could build together. And a little heart. Oh, so sweet. I put the welcome home there from the papers. This is the Sizzix again, the Sizzix Flourish and Leaf. Just use the bottom of the die there. Put a little bit of some bling on there so it could follow through the red and white. Our Home, which is cut out of the pages of the papers. This one is an envelope, just a long envelope, put inside 2 sheets of the binding there, and so that's made a nice long tag in there. Turn that over. This is the Primitive Hearts from Sizzix. I put glossy accents on that one so it was shiny. The little hinge stamp again there, some little flowers and buttons. Next page, another says a good home must be made, not bought. Lots of nice sayings in there. Little key, Sizzix die. This one is this little decorative accent too, which I've just chopped the edge off. This is cut from the papers. The most important work you'll ever do will be done within the walls of your own home. Lovely sayings. Another little poem that I did from the internet. This, the Corner Flourish again, this one. In there. That just pops in that one. Again, a nice plain page there. I did put some bling. I put some bling on there and little bits of all to bring the red into this paper. I've just put little red spots of sparkles on there. This is the little Sizzix hardware. That's the Tim Holtz hardware, that one. The keys and the lock. Home is where you are. That's from the papers again. Cut out, little flower on there and a button again. And another poem I put in there. She can just pop photos in there. No Place Like Home from the papers again. Put some glossy accents on there. And upraised that. This is from the papers, and I just made it into like a tab that would stick on the papers there. Just a little, that's a little sticker I had, and I just embossed the edges of this with clear embossing just to give it a bit more interest. There. Papers are lovely. Got a bit of bling on there. And inked this. Keep the red throughout. That's one of the huge Sizzix lock dies which I was given, and again that's the Stampin' Up, the little Stampin' Up punch. Nice plain page again there with all the writing on. That is a little key which is cut out of the paper, and you can see, turn it round, and a little bow put on there with the button. Just keeping the same theme really going throughout. This page, just two different papers there. That's an envelope which I've stuck in to make a pocket. Stamped a script on the back. This is an Ink and Inkadoo stamp, and I've clear embossed that stand up. It's all chandeliers on that one. And that's a little pocket in there. There. And this was, I can't remember where this was from, but these are metal. They're lovely, really nice. And it just says home on it. And that's another poem there that I did from the internet, and again the Stampin' Up punch with a stamp. And then that's just a nice plain page there. And the last page I've done, just fussy cut this frame out from the papers with the key on, and just a crisscross there with a part of an envelope and the pages, and used this EK Success scallop punch there. Actually I think it's a Stampin' Up one, but they are made by EK Success. And Home Sweet Home on there, which I've printed out, and another clear embossed image of that chandelier on there, which you can pop in there. And that's that. Oh, and I'm so excited to give it to her. It's really lovely, and now she's all excited to put her photos in, which Mum's still got to sort out and do, which I've been saying for about 6 months. But I'm sure I'll get around to sorting it out soon so she can pop them in. See you again soon. Bye.